In this video, we are gonna cut through all the crap. We're gonna dive right into none of the fluffy stuff. I was debating whether I'm gonna tell you the points to acceptance and how to accept. Acceptance is X, Y, Z. Acceptance is accepting your failures, accepting your losses, accepting that you're dropping your ego and your pride. And I realize that stories are powerful, and stories will help you reflect better on your own acceptance, your own journey. I've gone through life not listening to anybody, being very defiant, not listening to authority figures. I thought if I go to a seminar, webinar, or coach, mentor, that, I've gone through so much pain and suffering. What's this guy gonna help me with? So how is he gonna help me if he's just a business coach, or if he's a coach and he's been homeless? He's maybe took up some books, he's studied, he knows psychology. I've gone to therapists, I've gone to psychologists, I've gone to social workers. One thing that I have noticed is that I've always outwitted. I was on a life journey searching for my purpose. And it was up until 2010 when I had a near-death experience. When I died, I hit a house going 100 kilometers an hour. And I decided that I was gonna make a change. And I'm gonna be able to use all my life circumstances to serve you. So let me get right into this. Acceptance to me was accepting being raped. Acceptance to me was accepting that I was gonna be not labeled as illiterate, not labeled as somebody who is a failure. Acceptance to me was perseverance, knowing that no matter what, there's light at the end of that tunnel. And it's my job to serve you and tell you that I'm here to hold your hand and let you know that you don't need to pay for expensive coaches. You don't need to go to week-long seminars. You don't need ayahuasca. I sacrificed my life. I died for awakening, to change. If I can go through the pain and the suffering and accept it and know that, you know what? That doesn't defy me. It doesn't define me. Doesn't explain who I am. It's a part of me. It's a part of my experiences. When you realize that everything that you have gone through is just an experience, it is not who you are. Okay, you're unfolding, you're becoming. You don't need to go through a near-death experience to realize your worth, to realize that you don't have to make the same mistakes as everybody else to learn. If you can learn now, wouldn't you? I say this all the time. Do you want to be able to do what's right and learn from past people's mistakes to do better? Or do you have to wait till you're dead to regret and say, I coulda, I shoulda, I woulda? Or do you want to wait till you're 40 or 30, for instance, like I did, wasting 30 years of my life just to finally realize and decide that enough was enough? Sitting on my ass for 2 years, I know what it's like to be unemployed. I know what it's like to be homeless. I slept in banks that are open for 24 hours. When a customer would go in, swipe their card to get in to the bank, I would sleep in there. And I would wait until a security officer would come and tell me I had to leave. Then I'd go to a Dunkin' Donuts. And I would have to stay there for 24 hours inhaling cigarette and smoking cigarettes just to show that I'm a part of the gang. But really, no one knew that I was homeless. I didn't order anything. I didn't drink anything. I starved. I know what it's like to be hungry for days in a row. I know what it's like to be a crack addict. I know what it's like to be on drugs. Whether you're 17, 13, whether you're an adult still going through turmoil, pain, and suffering, I want you to accept that you have what it takes to overcome what you're going through. I wanted to commit suicide at one point. I was laid off for 2 years, just got off of a near-death experience. I was on life support. I had severe trauma to my whole body. I had bleeding in my brain. I have this scar here, stapled up, drilled in my skull, peeled the film to release the pressure in my brain. 20 cc's of blood building up, you know. I understand what it's like, people holding you down, people telling you that you'll never amount to anything, people diagnosing you, people telling you that you're never gonna walk again, you're never gonna talk the same again, you'll be illiterate, you're shit, you flush your brain down the toilet. I've been told these things in my life. And acceptance to me is knowing I am a being, I'm a spiritual being, and I have something more to offer the world. Whether you feel you have something more in yourself and you just need to be awoken, that's all you need. Baby steps lead to monumental achievements over time. Just take it in strides, baby steps. Whether you're depressed, I've been depressed. I had my baby mama leave with my kids. I was an abusive person. I was an abusive because of my childhood, not knowing better, not being guided, and having no structure, moving to over 50 homes in my life. Now, this is my story. So my coaching is stories and love and perseverance. We can get through this.